Hey guys, GlasgowTCG here. I'm here with Sam and Amy this time, and Caitlin is not here this time because of personal reasons, but hopefully we'll have her back on Friday. This week's spoilers are blue / genetic. Blue. Yeah, we'll just call it blue, like that. So like every other video, guys, we're just going to run through all the cards and then we're going to go back and then we will do a discussion between the three of us describing what we think of each of them. So Amy, would you like to start us off with Machina, please?
Sure. So Jailer is Machina, clever researcher. Its text as this card gains Machina, the mechanical emperor, in addition to its other names. When this card enters your field, if you control an aloof researcher's Memoria, search your main deck for up to 2 machines whose combined total cost is 7 or less, and put them into your field. Then shuffle your main deck. If you control 4 aloof researchers Memoria, search your main deck for up to 4 machines whose combined total cost is 12 or less, and put them into your field instead. Then shuffle your main deck. This card gains +2/+2 for each machine you control, and it's in 800/800.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Next, the Aloof Researcher's Memoria. Sam?
So it's the stone for Machina. So it's rest, produce a blue, or a blue, void, and rest to draw a card, then discard a card.
So we're seeing a constant theme with everything then throughout every spell.
Although the red one was one more void, which I found weird. But
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was, yeah.
Yeah, it was a red and 2 void.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Which is weird.
Cool. The Roblox. It's a generic. 2 void. It's a 2/6. And when this card is put into a graveyard from your field, reveal cards from the top of your main deck until you reveal 1 machine with total cost 1. Put that card into your field and shuffle the rest of your main deck. The rest into your main deck. Okay, cool. Next one, Amy?
TikTok. Is that automation? Yeah.
Yeah, I assume so. The writing for this is really weird in this set.
Yeah, it really is. It's a 3 void, 4/800. When this card is put into a graveyard from your field, reveal cards from the top of your main deck until you reveal a machine with total cost 2 void. Put that card into your field and shuffle the rest into your main deck.
So a constant theme then. Cool. Sam?
So we have MIDI Bella's Work, which is a 5 void spell chant instant. You may pay 1 less to play this card for each machine you control. You draw 2 cards.
Fair enough.
I'm getting the simple ones today.
Yeah. Remote Control Beast. It is a 4 void. It's an 800/800. It's a machine / beast. You may pay 1 less to play this card for each machine you control. Simple. So, the next one, Amy?
This is Remote Control Golem. It's a 10 void, 2000/2000. You may pay 1 less to play this card for each machine you control. This card cannot be destroyed.
Alright.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly my thoughts.
And the last one, Sam?
Small assistant Mary Bella or Maria Bella, one of the 2. 2 void, 500/500 human machine. When this card is put into your graveyard from your field, you may search your deck for a card named Maribel the Steel Doll or Maribel Insane SelfAware Machine. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your main deck. Remove this card in your graveyard from the game, produce 2 will, 2 void. Spend this will only to play activate abilities of Maribel the Steel Doll or to play Maribel Insane SelfAware Machine.
Cool. So back to...
Right, back up to the top we go.
Back to Machina. So the constant theme that I'm seeing is create a field, drop your 2 huge guys for free, basically.
Play March of whatever it's called. Hang on
Yeah.
a second. I'll find it.
That's
March.
the theme that I'm seeing here, is that you literally just rattle through all your deck and call all this stuff, and then you just play your big guys. That's the theme that I'm kind of going with.
March of the Machine Lord. That's what it's called. That was going to annoy me if I didn't find that out.
So, Machina, guys, what do we think?
Machina. I don't know why it's blue.
I don't understand why it's blue.
I think it's actually kind of good it's blue though, because just do a mono blue deck with a few extra things in it.
But yeah, I genuinely would have preferred it to be void.
I would have preferred.
Yeah.
Because then then it doesn't rely on a colour. Although the stone makes you rely on a colour. I wish the stone would have been a little bit better, but I'll come on to that in a second.
Yeah.
In other words, I wish it wasn't colour specific to blue. Because that means you have to play blue if you want to play the Memoria, which goes against what I had in my head.
Like I said, the white one I really liked. The Faria I really liked. Was it Milkis? Yeah.
Yeah, Milkis.
The Milkis I thought it was alright. Machina I don't really know.
I personally believe this is better than the other two.
I don't know. It's just, yes, it's a searcher and everything. Yeah, I get that, but like, I'm not sure. Like, it's the way I always get a certain ruler, in my opinion, that I'm just not sure about. Like, before everyone knew, before it was like the Reflect set. Before everyone knew Reflect was OP, everyone was kind of like, Reflect doesn't seem that great. And then when the set came out, everyone kind of went, oh wait a minute, Reflect is absolutely fucking broken.
Yeah, we actually started to play with the cards.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that with me. I can see it being good, but like you said, Sam, I just don't know why they made it blue. I don't agree with the blue.
The blue makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's literally just so they can have every colour in the little in the circle.
Yeah.
I wish they would have just made it a sixth ruler effectively and had some other ruler as the blue one, maybe Shion.
Yeah.
And then this is a void as an extra sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because
it would have
has no use being blue.
Yep. Cool.
If you want to actually speak about the card itself, I genuinely believe it's a lot better than the others. The other two that we've seen.
I guess I'm really biased towards that though, as you know. So, like I agree with the whole searching thing and all that. I do agree that that's better, but like I just can't wait to build the yellow stuff. So so the special stone, it's just the same as pretty much the other ones. Yeah. It's too costly in my opinion. It's just it's basically only there for the effect of your ruler.
Yeah. I wished it was a completely void stone and produced maybe 2 will that you may only spend on maybe machines or void resonators or void spells.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It would, like, it may have been a little bit overpowered, but
it would have fit their criteria a wee bit more.
It would have helped the deck a lot in terms of competitive viability.
Yeah. I have nothing really much to say on it. I just don't think the stones in this set are remotely good unless it's like the Milkis if you're burning for game or something like that kind of thing.
Like, the stones are there because they go with the rulers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no use for them whatsoever apart from that. Like, they could literally be just blue stones with different names and they would have been better.
Aye. Yeah, my point exactly. Cool. The Roblox. When this card is put into the graveyard from your field, reveal top cards from your main deck until you reach a machine with the total cost of 1. So, it's effectively a trade out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It filters for what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's milling. All of it is going back into your deck anyway.
Yeah, you're literally just searching your deck for the first one drop you see, or one drop void, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you can really say about it, and that's what the TikTok automation wee guy does as well. He's just basically the same thing as that.
Yeah, they've got reasonable stats.
And they're reasonable cost for
What they are, yeah.
for quite a high defense as well. So
Like I don't know how much play they would see in a sort of competitive Machina,
yeah,
because like you lose the search from the old Machina,
yeah,
but you gain like the big search when he judgments. So there's there's pros and cons for each side.
there's pros and cons for each of the sets we've been seeing, obviously, but like,
Yeah.
like I just don't know how. Like obviously the theme of this is like, well, we can pretty much skip the Mary Bell's work because that's just for each machine you pay less to draw 2 cards, right? We could pretty much skip that because
That could be free. I'll point that out,
that could
Yeah.
be free, yeah.
which is good.
But so can
Yeah.
this remote control beast and the remote control golem. They can pretty much be free as well if you get. So
Yeah.
the 2B guys that we saw, the role work and the wee TikTok guy, they're pretty much to like fill your field up as fast as you can.
I think it's more of they replace themselves. So
So it's like a
There-
stall out so that you can build
there's
the
not
field.
this so there's not this problem with if your creature dies, you lose a creature,
Yeah,
but you just replace a creature and maybe slightly weaker, but it's still a creature, it's still a machine name, is what they want essentially. They just want you to have like 5 or 6 machines and drop big things and play big things and
yeah,
beat face effectively.
yeah. For the obviously you play one less for every machine you control. You can like with the roll work and the TikTok. You like so say they trade out and then you call something next turn. You can
Yep.
pretty much call this for 1.
The remote control beast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's it's pretty huge. Like I can see it working, and the art is really fucking pretty. I might point out. It reminds me of
Yeah.
Alien.
Yeah, I see where you're coming
Yeah.
from.
Um,
Even if like you have a turn one, right? So you disregard the fact that you're playing blue.
yeah,
You can have you turn one ramp, so you have an Elvish beast effectively.
mm-hmm.
That means you can just keep dropping them and dropping them and dropping them.
Yeah.
Like it just gets better with ramp in my opinion,
Yeah.
which is where my old machine deck, as you've seen on the channel, went. It was just literally everything that ramps plus
Aye, plus dropping everything at once.
yeah, just drop everything and attack for game.
Everyone fucking hated
Just-
you for that deck.
Just be.
I don't know why.
It was a very BAM deck. It was like,
Aye.
oh, I'm just gonna play
Totally,
this tiny wee
it
thing, and
totally
then just
was.
here you go.
Like, it's what I had in my head was essentially a slightly quicker version of what I had before,
Yeah.
with actual like machines instead of like all the greens that I was playing,
Yeah.
like the Gretels. Like, because if you ramp and ramp and ramp, you're gonna be able to drop bigger things before they can do something to stop you.
Yeah.
But I can't do that because everything's
Now,
blue.
someone called Ryan Lilly has pointed out that green is still his favourite Machina, and this remote control beast could be protected by Ratatasker as
Do you know what
well.
else? Do you know what else it can get?
Mm.
Swiftness and first strike. I'm pretty sure. Pressy is call to action, so it's a green.
Oh, yeah.
It's a green 1-drop that can get added onto any beast for free, and I think it gives it swiftness and first strike, and then you draw a card, or something
Yeah,
along
yeah.
those lines.
So we could be seeing a mix of these
Could essentially be blue green.
blue, green, blue, red, blue. Like, yeah. So
I don't see red getting mixed in with it.
Oh no, it's because I was going off the assumption that thingy was red. But it's not, it's green.
Okay.
Yeah, and moving on to the Golem. Golem is just fucking huge, and it can't be destroyed.
I want it.
Yay! High reflect.
So,
Bye bye Golem.
Can't be destroyed.
Oh,
So it either needs to just be removed or just cancelled straight out.
It's a big ass body that's gonna body everybody out.
Yeah, it's gonna annoy.
It's gonna bully people effectively.
And it's like, as you've shown, it is really easy to get a field with the machine deck out.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot of 1-drops. Well, they've got at least 2 1-drops. And about, God knows how many 2-drops. There's must be a solid.
So like, the TikTok and the row work, they're essentially, what, 8 stalls for you to get your field going?
Yeah, you don't care about them dying.
You don't care about them dying because they're just going to get replaced for something that's better anyway.
Yeah.
But that's what you also stalled out an attack, which is huge.
I will point out that the TikTok can get the Roblox, so you can. It's
Oh
like
yeah, like a
it's like a
cycle. Yeah,
loop thing, not loop at all, but thing.
cool. So small assistant, MIDI Bella.
This is essentially what the stone should have been.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah.
Pretty much.
This is a good card.
I
I'll
like
give it
it.
that.
I like it. So when this card is put in the field, you may search your deck for a Maribel Steel Doll or Maribel SelfAware Awareness Machine, reveal it, and put it in your hat. Remove this card from your graveyard from the game. Produce 2 will. 2 void. Spend this only
Yeah,
on the
I made that
activate
mistake as
abilities
well.
of these 2 cards. So
Essentially, what it's saying is, you can now drop the 1/1 Maribel Resonator for 1.
yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much.
Searchable. It's searchable Regalia hit.
Yeah.
Do you want to think about it like
yeah, that's
that?
also true.
Yeah. I don't think it should have been a SR though. I think that should have been. I don't like this card as much as the others. I prefer the other cards before this. Actually, I don't know if I like it as an SR. I think.
I would agree with that. I don't think it's
I don't
good.
think it
I
should have
don't think it's good enough to be an SR.
If you're
But
comparing it to the rest of the set, I think it's one of the best cards that's been released.
well, the entire rest of the set.
The entire, what, like 16 or 17 cards that we've had.
I would say it's up there, top 5 definitely.
Yeah.
I think it falls behind the Axe, which is stupid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Axe is just
Oh.
no. Axe is just number 1 straight off the bat.
Axe should have been a rare or an SR at least. Not
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
common.
Yeah.
And then the monk guy that deals damage back to.
No, I think that's deserving of a rare. I'm happy with
No,
that
no, no.
being
Like,
a rare.
no, I'm happy with it being a rare. I'm just saying it's up there in the top 5 best cards at the moment, just now. But
I like.
I
Do you
just-
know what I like from this little spoiler thing?
mm,
The draw cards. I like that a lot. I think that's
Yeah.
good.
yeah,
I think
Yeah.
that's what's going to make the deck not lose hand advantage. So, how the old deck played was that Machina searched your advantage,
yeah,
whereas this now is your advantage.
Yeah.
You're not searching for what you want necessarily, but you're digging through your deck for anything, so you can literally get anything. It should have been it shouldn't have been a common. It should have been an uncommon at least.
yeah.
But we're just picking at straws here now.
We are. I don't know how I feel about this bunch of spoilers. Obviously, it's that one set. It's that one bunch of cards that I'm just like, I don't know what I like about it and what I don't like about it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I have very mixed feelings about it, and at the same time, I don't have any feelings about it whatsoever. So, do any of you have any last comments about it?
So at
I
this,
really like it.
do you?
Yeah. I actually really like this. I think this is going to be a really quite a good deck. It's very me. See with the big things?
Yeah, like dropping
Like,
wee things for big things kind of thing. High
yeah,
risk, high reward.
yeah.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
What?
It's
What?
Gwyber.
Why? Why we're not that?
Aye.
It's
I
it's
can see
it's
that
Gwyber. It's just
Right.
Gwyber, but more
in its own
more
form.
more specific. So you can't just go, I'm gonna play things at ramp and just
Aye, body.
Yeah.
shove out
This,
shit tons of Gwybers.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I really like it. I think this is probably my favourite, and then it's the white stuff because I like the flying stuff as well. I like to fly.
Okay.
I will say something. So as of now, we know what every ruler does, and we know some of the extra cards that haven't been spoiled officially, but they
Yeah, we do.
were like they were spoiled through the video that Force of Will put up themselves. So obviously they meant to get leaked, but we'll bring everything through as the spoiler articles come out effectively.
Yeah. Like I haven't saw that, so I don't even know what they do.
It's Arla.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man. Just had to ruin my day.
It's Arla
It was
Reza.
hard enough trying to get OBS to work without you
Yeah.
fucking ruining shit for me, boy.
It's Arla, Rezard, and Prissia that have been confirmed.
So
and then
what is Arla going to be like? The wind resonator then? The
Yeah,
wind ruler.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Right.
And then obviously Rezard's black.
Yeah.
Darkness, sorry.
Cool. So that wraps the spoilers up. The blue spoilers. Yeah, that's what I've done.
Okay. I just assumed.
Like I said, Caitlin wasn't here today, and we regret that obviously because it was her idea to do these spoilers. So as goodwill gesture, I will be still putting all of her links in the description for Scribble Sketch. She is a good friend of ours, so we just want to keep that moral kind of link between our YouTube channels going. So I will put all of her links in the description below for you guys. Again with
Get better soon.
yeah. Today the recording didn't go as well, and there might be some jumps in the video and stuff like that. But that's because OBS was really fucking up today. And I don't know why, and I just didn't have the patience, so I had to use the monitor capture. So if I basically clicked off of the spoilers, you would see what I'm clicking onto, and it got kind of annoying. So sorry that it's not as of quality as it would usually be in the last two we saw, but hopefully I can get that fixed and get back to our usual standard, and hopefully we will have Caitlin back on Friday, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and from us at GlasgowTCG, we'll see you guys in the next one.